Welcome to another Metro White Glove Quality Progress meeting. Today we will be demonstrating on how to pack lamps, lampshades, and light bulbs. We prefer not to move light bulbs, but if the customer insists, you can take them. But we first want to say, no, we can't ship light bulbs. They're hazardous material. But again, if the customer insists, we will take them. All right, so I have four different lamps here, a lampshade and harps. So we'll go through the different steps of packing each one. We'll try to pack them all into one dish pack. They should all fit into one dish pack. And the shade will go in separately on its own carton. So first thing we're going to do is remove the shade from this lamp. Okay, the harp is, let me see if I can show you the harp here. Of course, this is the harp. It's holding the shade onto the lamp. The harp is held on to the lamp by the spindle, by the saddle, I'm sorry. So to remove it, you just lift up the placeholders and squeeze the harp together, and then you can pull it right off. So leave the harp on the shade. That way you're not going to lose the harp. You're not going to lose the final on top. It's all going to stay together, and you're going to pack this separately from the lamp. Lampshades, many of them have been used for several years. They've had the warm, very hot light shining on them, so the fabric gets very brittle. You touch it, you knock anything up against it, you're going to tear the fabric. So we want to be very careful with them and pack them separately. Okay, so I'm just going to set this out of the way for now. Another thing that we need to do is we need to protect the lamp from the cord, because the prongs on the cord could scratch up the lamp as it's being moved. So we want to make sure that we protect the lamp from the cord. So just wrap up the cord. And what I like to do is just take one sheet of unprinted newsprint, wrap it around the cord, and then just put a little piece of tape on to hold it together. And wrap unprinted newsprint around it. This will protect the cord. It will also protect the lamp from the cord. All right, so we'll go ahead and start with the small one first. We also have a couple of harps here. I'm going to put those out of the way for now. Going to set up our dish pack that we're going to be packing into. Again, the dish pack is a sturdy tri-wall carton. It's hard to crush, and that's what you want to pack most of your breakables in. Right, I like to use 3 strips of tape to make sure that your box isn't going to fall apart while it's being moved. Okay, so first thing you need to do is you need to create a shock absorbing bed for the lamps as they're going down the highway. So what we're going to do is we're going to wad up several sheets of unprinted newsprint, put it in, just throw it in the bottom of the box. And we want to make a 2 to 4 inch cushion once it's pressed down for the lamps to ride on as they're being transported. So there's several pieces. Okay, so if you can see in there, once this is pressed down, it's going to leave a cushion of about 2 inches. Next thing we're going to do is each lamp, we're going to remove the bulb. And we'll set the bulb aside for now, but we're going to wrap it in 2 sheets of unprinted newsprint, just the way you would do a glass. So you start it in the corner of the unprinted newsprint, roll it a few times around, bring one edge of the paper over, roll it a quarter of a turn, bring the other side of the paper over, and then just roll the light bulb into the paper. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to just put a little bit of tape on this so I'll hold it together so it doesn't come apart on me. All right, so each lamp you're going to wrap in a brown paper pad. So we'll go ahead and use an entire brown paper pad for each one. So again, you're going to start the lamp in the corner of the brown paper pad, fold it over, then bring the cord on the outside of the pad so it's not, again, it's not rubbing up against the lamp, and then just roll it into the pad, just like you do small things on the unprinted newsprint. Bring the paper over, turn it a quarter of a turn or half a turn, bring the paper over, and then just roll the lamp into the unprinted newsprint. To the brown paper pad. Once you have it completely wrapped, you can put it in. Since there's going to be 4, we're going to try and put 1 lamp in each corner. So just put it in the corner of the box. Press it down in there. Okay, and let's get the second one. Okay, again, remove the bulb. Prefer that the bulbs do not go, but if the customer insists, we will take them, but we prefer not to take them. Okay, again, lay the lamp down on the brown paper pad, keep the cord separate from the lamp, wrap the brown paper pad around the lamp, put the cord on the other side of the brown paper pad, and then just roll the lamp into the paper. Bring the paper over, roll a little bit more, bring the other side over, and then just roll the lamp into the brown paper pad. Put this into another corner. Okay, here's a harp that you can see the saddles where it's connected on the neck. So you just lift up the holders, and where it's hooked into the saddles, you just press it in and pull it right out. We're going to pack that with the other harp, so I'll just put that there for now. Again, same technique with the lamp after we remove the light bulb. Okay, we have all 4 of the lamps, and there you go. So you have all 4 lamps packed. You see there's a lot of space in between the lamps. You're going to fill that with clean, soft dunnage or with more unprinted newsprint. But you want to fill up the box so the lamps are not shifting inside the box. So I'm going to use unprinted newsprint. Stuff it in between the lamps. All right, so you stuff the paper in between the lamps, separate the lamps very nice, between all 4 of the lamps, and then you're ready to pack your harps and your bulbs on top. You don't want to pack anything with the shade. We're going to pack the shade totally separately, but we're going to pack the bulbs and the harps in the top of the dish pack. Dish packs are required to stand up throughout the whole move. So these should never be on the bottom of the box. So these are our 4 light bulbs. And we want to pack our 2 harps together because they're so small. We don't want them to be mistaken destination, be thrown away. So put about 3 sheets of paper between each one, and then roll them into the paper, bring one side over, the other side over, and then roll it into the paper. So again, I caution you, this is a good reason why you should look at every bundle of paper to make sure there's nothing inside. What also helps is if you write what is on the inside of this so people know, hey, there's harps in this bundle. All right, so I'll put the harps next to the bulbs. And then we are ready. We have everything packed now besides the shade. We're gonna pack the shade separately. So we're ready to fill the rest of the space with dunnage, clean dunnage, or unprinted newsprint. We're going to use unprinted newsprint. Just fill up the rest of the box. Again, once you have the box full, the way to test if you have enough dunnage in here is you close it, then you press down in the center. I don't know if you can see that from there, but it is pressing down a little bit in the center. That means I need more paper. So I'm going to open up the box, put a little bit more paper in. Now, see, I cannot press down on the top, so I'm going to go ahead and seal this. Okay, so this box has 4 lamps, 2 hearts, and 4 light bulbs in it. So you want to make note on what's in the box, and what that will tell you also what's not in the box. Okay, so next thing we're going to pack is the lampshade with the final and the heart attached to it. They'll stay in the center as long as you make it nice and tight, and the final or the heart won't get lost during the move. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a 1.5, also called a book carton, see if it will fit into 1.5. It's a little bit too wide for the 1.5, so we're going to have to go with a medium-sized carton. Now, when you're making up cartons, if they're brand new cartons that haven't been used before, they usually have tabs on the top. If you fold the top flaps down before you open it up and you seal the box, take the bottom, the flaps stay out of your way, and you can also tell what height you can pack up to, because you don't want to pack above the line. So this gives you the height you can pack up to, and it keeps the flaps out of your way until you're finished packing. First thing you want to do is, again, create a bed in the box for the lampshade to sit on. Again, this is, don't want to put too much in there. We don't want to put any pressure on the outside of the lampshade fabric or the inside of the lampshade fabric. So we just want to create a nice little bed for it to sit on. Sit it in the middle of the box, and then just cover it lightly with some more unprinted newsprint. Again, you don't want to put any pressure on it. Like, you want to cover it. And then once you have it covered, again, we're not putting any pressure on the fabric. You're going to go ahead and seal it up. You notice I didn't fill up this box. I didn't make it so it's not going to shift around in the box. I just protected it well. So if you fill up the box too much, you're going to damage the fabric. Okay, now that you have your boxes packed, you have 1 lampshade, one harp, and 1 final in here. So lampshade, harp, and final in here. You have 4 lamps, 2 harps, no finals, and the 4 bulbs in here. So you want to label those properly. You're going to black shrink wrap these boxes now. Put the proper labels on the boxes. This one will definitely be fragile. Arrows up on both of these. It's very important to have the arrows up on the lampshade, and also top load only all the way around the lampshade, so everybody knows you can't stack anything on top of it.